Hi. So today I'm going to be continuing on with my little series. It's two videos on Loki. So today is going to be the second part. And yeah, I'm using my computer because my printer decided it would not print the notes I had on this. So that's why I have my computer here. So yeah, like this video and like the final video on the Loki series. It's just gonna be about his shapeshifter abilities because that's my favorite. I mean, the mischief part is fine, but my favorite part of like this Norse god is his shape shifting and how he uses it. So yeah, let's get started. Well, I mean, you can obviously you know that Loki he like was a shapeshifter, and although in the Marvel movies he only shapeshifts, well, he just transforms himself into other people and maybe projects situations. In actual Norse mythology, he would just transform into animals and like all kinds of stuff. So it all started in the, I'm gonna try my best to pronounce this, I'm gonna butcher it, Gylfaginning book of the Prose Edda. I've mentioned that prose in my other video. And this is where it actually really starts and gets juicy. Well, it all begins with a hill giant and this master builder, and they these two decided to approach the gods, the Norse gods, and offered to make this fortress that would be really impenetrable in order to protect the gods from the enemy, who was Jotnar, or however you pronounce that. So, like they do that, but obviously they wouldn't just do that out of the good of their hearts. They would ask something in exchange, and they did. They asked for the sun, the moon, and Freya's hand in marriage. Loki and the other gods there, they deliberated, they discussed the matter, and thought that fine, we like the idea, we like the bargain, we're ready to give you what you want. However, in order for you to get that, you need to make this fortress by the first day of summer. So, well, the builder said, okay, fine, I get it. I know it's a harsh deadline, but I'll make it. However, I do need this stallion called Svardilfari, or again, so sorry, how you pronounce that. So I need my stallion in order to do this. Well, the gods, they heard this and said, it's a stallion, I don't see how that's a problem, sure, you can have it. Well, by the time summer was approaching, the fortress was almost complete. It was not quite finished, but it was, on the most part, done. And the stallion kind of had made the biggest, like, the bulk of the work himself. It was a workhorse, so like the stallion itself had done a lot of the building. And well, the gods just saw that the builder was on track to actually meeting the deadline. But they weren't quite ready to lose Freya to Jotunheim. So they decided, because it obviously didn't want to keep their bargain, they wanted their fortress, but they didn't want the bargain, that they would try to sabotage it. So, how did they do this? They asked Loki. And so Loki just transformed himself into a mare and just paraded in front of the stallion, like, look at me, I'm such a beautiful mare, and just enticed the stallion with her feminine charms. Um, well, of course, the stallion became distracted, and things really slowed down. And well, the hill giant I mentioned before, he became enraged when he saw that there wasn't being any, like, there was still some progress, but not nearly as much as there had been before. So he got really mad and started attacking the Aesir gods. But these gods, they said, Thor, can you help us? So Thor, who had been hunting trolls, just came back and basically destroyed this hill giant. So, while this happening, don't forget the stallion and the mayor, Loki, were, you know, doing it. And, well, Loki became pregnant and like as a mayor and actually gave birth, and it's just it was Sleipnir and an eight-legged stallion, and would become the favorite horse of Odin. So that's quite fun. So that was one of my favorite stories of like Loki from Norse mythology. Then there's another one, another shapeshifting one. Well, this narrative written by Christian priest in the 14th century named Sorla Petter. Again, so sorry about my pronunciation. It just keeps on focusing on Loki as a shapeshifter, and this time Freya, she was presented as Odin's lover. Well, she kind of escaped. She slipped away and ended up in a cave that was full of dwarves. Well, Freya just observed them and saw that they were making this beautiful necklace. And she really, really, really wanted it. She thought, oh my god, it's so beautiful. I just need it. How much are you asking? Well, the dwarf said, for you, free of charge. However, there is one small condition. Yeah, you need to have sex with all of us. Like, literally all of us. But yeah, I mean, it must have been some necklace because she agreed and ended up having sex with all the dwarves. And, well, she got the necklace. Well, Loki ended up hearing about this. And, well, he went to tell Odin, who, if I'm not mistaken, could be his brother, but I may be wrong. It's not Thor. They're not brothers. Not like in the comics. Right. So Loki went and told Odin about this affair. And Odin didn't want to believe Loki, but he's like, fine. However, in order for me to fully believe you, I do need proof. So bring me the necklace, and I'll believe you, and I'll confirm that she was unfaithful. So, well, he shapeshifted, and into what? He shapeshifted into a flea. Yes, you heard me right, a flea. And like as a flea, he managed to sleep and like sneak into where Freya was sleeping. And I'm sorry, and well, the way she was lying, she was like in a really weird position, so you couldn't exactly access the necklace. So, what he did was bite Freya on the cheek. So she rolled over and was able to he was able to unclasp the necklace and bring it back to Odin. Well, Freya found out somehow, and she went out to Odin and said, "Hey, dude, what the hell? Why did you steal my necklace?" And Odin said, "What the hell to you? You weren't faithful to me." And she still demanded. They had a fight, or whatever, I assume, and she still demanded the necklace. So Odin said, "Fine, you can have the necklace back. However, you need to force two kings, each ruling 20 kings, to fight a war that would never end." And so, like each time the kings would slay each other, they would rise again to fight, and so and so. And this would go on to happen for all eternity until this Christian Olaf Tryggvason was king of Norway from around the year 995 to year 1000, so 5 years, would end the war. It's unclear as to like what year this happened, but before that. So yeah, that is it. That is my two stories of Loki as a shapeshifter. Quite funny stories. I mean, the horse one, the mare one, is definitely my favorite. The flea one, I like it. It's really cunning, and it's kind of drama. But definitely the mare one is my favorite because she got pregnant. Like Loki got pregnant. Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much it. That is Loki as the shapeshifter, and I mean, if you want, I can make more videos on Loki, different aspects. But I really wanted to explore him as a shapeshifter and just a bit of his origin, which I did last video. And yeah, that's it. If you want anything else, just like I always say, let me know and I'll do it probably. So yeah, that is pretty much it. I hope you liked it. I hope you found it interesting. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.